Oh, hi guys! Real quick, I wanted to make another video. This is part 2. This is like a continuation of the first video about my my real dad not wanting me. This is also part 2, or the continuation. This is also a continuation of my real mom not wanting me. Guess that was such an accident. Both people not wanting me. Darn it. So when I was a kid, I grew up with a mother who was my biological mother, who did not want me in her life. Simple, right? She always come in an accident, the F word. I don't want to say it. I feel really dirty saying that word. It's the bad word to calling a gay person. And I was like a kid. I'll link that interview as well down below. Growing up with my biological mom wasn't always as fun. There was some good times, but most of the times I felt like they weren't gonna last forever. Those fun times, and I always knew it too, those fun times weren't gonna last forever. It was gonna suck. You couldn't take in every moment as like, oh, this is gonna be the greatest time ever. It wasn't. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes really, but every moment I lived with her, I felt like I was walking on pins and needles and like, or on eggshells, and she was ready to crack or snap on you in any second. Anything would go wrong, it's your fault. Like, that's how all the kids were and stuff, and they still talk to her and she still loves them too, so I'm happy for that. I mean, they love her. Just not me. But I'm not totally sad. I'm not sad at all. I'm just like, it's so weird that she didn't even want me either. So like, both biological parents, nobody wants the kid. It's like, who wants him? Nobody wants him. Nobody. Okay, nobody wants him. Sorry, nobody wants you. Nobody wants you. And I was a kid. It's not like I could do anything bad that make you like not want me. Jesus. She always like called me the F word, and she always come in an accident and stuff. And I remember she always apologized to the other kids and be there for them. I mean, she still is there for them, which I'm happy and grateful for that. Like, they have their relationship with her. But I know we would never have a relationship together. I always wanted to though. Like, I always like told myself I would be there for her. But now as an adult, I'm just like, I can't, and I'm not. The last time I did see her, as I said in the interview, was when I was 17 years old. But recently, the last time I seen her was last year. My little brother had passed away, and I went to Chicago and I seen her, I gave her a hug, and it was like the most weirdest thing ever. I was like, it was empty and it felt weird, and I was sad for the situation. I remember I also had like anger towards her because I loved my little brother and I wanted him to stay here in Texas when he came down for a little bit, and he wanted to go back to that life and be there. So I was angry at her, like, you wanted this life and stuff, but that's like a whole nother story. I was mad because like it came full circle. Like, I hadn't seen her, and then since I was 17, and I seen her recently, and it was like really weird. So like, I felt like my whole life had been leading up to this moment, but not this exact moment. So when something like this would happen, when I would see her and I seen her, and it was like the weirdest, almost cringiest moment ever. Like, I didn't want to. My heart was like beating so fast, and my grandma told me just to tell her hi, give her a hug. I'm sorry for your loss, because it didn't feel like she was my mom. It didn't feel like I knew the person. Sad for the situation, because my brother was gone. And I wanted to be there because I loved him. It was just like, she beat the shit out of me. There's no sugarcoating that. She literally beat the shit out of me. She kicked me in my ribs. She spit on me. She pulled my hair. She grabbed me from the stairs. She dragged me into the living room, kicked my ass, and told me my faggot ass to leave, and that was an accident, and it was all my fault that he was fighting with her, my other brother. And he wanted to stab her, but I got in the way because I didn't want him to stab her, and I told her no, it was not my fault. I remember on the floor kept screaming, you got the wrong one, you got the wrong one, you got the wrong one, stop, leave me alone, it's not me, ma, leave, it's not me. But that did not work, because she kept kicking me in the ribs, and she kept stopping me, and she was like dragging me around like a rag doll. That was weird. And she told me to get my shit and get the hell out. Sorry for the bad words. She said, get your shit, get the F out. And I was like, but it's freezing, it's cold outside. It was like in Chicago, so at this time it's like 11:30 at night. It's freezing cold, it's storming, snow outside. And I was like, I don't know where to go, She's like, I don't give a shit, just get your shit in here and leave. And I was like, you got the wrong one, it wasn't me. I didn't want her to get stabbed. Even though she was really rude to me and always talking crap to me. I didn't want her to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt. But yeah, I never really ever seen her as a... Sometimes I would see her as mom. Sometimes I would try my best to see her as mom, but it didn't really work out like that. It just like sucked. It totally sucked that she would do that. It happens, so nonetheless, you move on and you try to do you and be the best person that you are. I remember I went to my friend's house and I told her what happened, like I said in the article. And then I stayed with my grandma for a year. And then she sat me down one day. She told me I'm moving to Texas to be with my dad because she wanted a better life for me. And I came here and I have the most best life now. I have the most best friends ever. The most best people around me. I have the best just my dog, her, Lucy, you know? And I'm so happy to be in this moment where I am in my life, where I'm so happy. You know, Chicago is a nice place, but it's not a nice place for me, and I don't have really that many good memories. Like, some of them are good, some of them are not that good, but it's okay. You know, I remember she would call me sometimes when I was at school or at my grandparents' house, come and go to grocery shopping, come and clean this, come and clean that. That's why I like can relate to Cinderella. I love her so much. You know, sometimes life doesn't have a plan. Like Dory said, obviously, I said in my other video, and I will always say, you know, she doesn't have a plan, but she said, you know what? You keep going for it. And I'm gonna keep going for it. But I'm really, really happy because I have a new family. You know, just because my biological mom, my real mom, and my real dad didn't want me, I have a really great dad who is there for me and loves me. I have had the opportunity to have the most amazing mother in the whole widest world, who has not only a really good house and an amazing refrigerator, but a really huge heart. And I'm so happy because she let me be in her house. I mean, she let me be in her heart. I called her mom and she called me son. And I remember before she passed away, it felt the worst thing ever in my life. Like I was losing something that I had a dream about since I was a little kid, to have a mom. And then when she passed away to Neverland from colon cancer, I was really, really sad. But I'm not anymore because I have my sister and everybody here that always reminds me of her. You know, and I always have these memories of her. So it's okay. What? There's always a happily ever after. There's always going to be a happy ending. Just because your mom doesn't want you, your real dad doesn't want you, it's okay. It's a-okay. I didn't plan to be here. I wasn't planned, obviously. I was not planned to be here from them. They did not want me, but I wasn't planned, but here I am. I'm happy. I make other people happy. From what people say, I make them smile, so that's my only goal in life too, is to make people smile and to make them happy. And I know my mom's shining down from heaven, and even though she's not my biological mom, she's my mom forever. And she's always smiling down from me from heaven because my sister tells me that, and I can feel it because I know I'm doing good, and I know my mom would be proud of me for doing good and trying at least. My mom always told me that bad things in life are temporary. You know, I would never call my biological mom, Mom. Her name is Maria. My only mom is up in heaven right now and will always be in my heart. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And don't forget to always look at the bright side and good things in life, because there is good things and amazing things in life. Remember, don't forget to smile, because you truly do mean the world to me. And I love you with every ounce of my heart, and you are never alone in this world. You're never ever alone. And you have the biggest family ever. You can create it. You can create the best family ever around you. Your friends sometimes become your family. Your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles. Their family becomes your family. It's all about the happiness in the world. Don't ever let someone make you feel less than. I love you.